part 3 of the Punters Show. Michael Peck has written in England. He wants to take up your offer about going around for the $25 petrol fee.
Yeah, come on, anytime you come to the race with me, Michael, just email Dave, I'll pick you up.
There's his number. There it is.
You don't even have to pay 25, it's Christmas, $12.
Beautiful. There you go. There it is.
I come to the race one day, talk a bit of shit.
You can be your runner. Have you had a runner?
Yeah, you can put some bets on for me.
Had a runner.
Billy Stories was my last runner when I was betting really big. Get back to those days, I'd get Billy to put me on it.
No, actually, it was good to have Billy's Story back in the ring on Saturday. He adds a bit of colour to it, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, lovely.
Mine's his business.
The week ahead, Mark, Canterbury, Wyong, Thursday. Seems a normal week, is it? Or?
Yeah, a bit of a normal week this week, because I've looked ahead, guys.
It's the Magic Millions Day.
Oh, it is.
And why? Is it the Millions?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we will see.
The 2-year-old race, the 3-year-old race.
Do we see capitalists in that? I think we do.
Really? You do?
Yeah.
Capitalists of Wyong, eh?
Yeah. It's going to be
well.
It's an interesting camp. I mean, that money's there to be picked up off the ground, but it's an interesting thing that he has to do to go that, then win the Magic Millions, and then
come back and recalibrate the slipper.
Yeah. It's not.
He's got a backup. Defcon.
Sorry,
Defcon's their
backup. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Capitalist.
I got a roughie for you for the slipper. Gazing slumber party. I know they even third that time, but looks to come ahead and leaps and bounds. That also
Could win a derby even.
Might win the derby.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay,
They
so
give these long range forecast tips.
You sure do, and they're not bad.
Because the good thing about it was when they're good, you put your show out.
Yeah,
And when they're wrong, you go, oh, I said that 6 months ago, that doesn't count.
yeah, exactly right. I'm still waiting for Yatana to win the race. Yatana, James Cummings' horse. Apparently it's trialled okay the other day. Rose Hill, Saturday back to the Gardens. Flemington backing up there. Let's see what Mick Goody can come up with there.
I've got 3 days off after that. We've got Warwick Farm on the Wednesday of next week, no show, and then Christmas on Friday.
Yeah, so Boxing Day is actually Saturday this year. So
it's at Randwick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I believe. Yeah. Randwick should be absolutely A1 perfect.
Remember, with my tips, I'm just doing them on the Saturdays, and probably on the New Year's Day.
New Year's Day for sure, yeah.
New Year's Day for sure if it's not a Saturday.
No, New Year's Day's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
do we have a...
We'll do a double meeting.
So it's that week. It's Gosford.
Yeah.
Wherever the Wednesday races are, Gosford again.
Yeah.
Friday Randwick.
Yeah.
Saturday wherever it is.
We
might do two.
Canterbury or something, wouldn't
We might do 2 meetings a bit cheaper, Del.
Or we might just do 2. Yeah, we could.
Could do you double.
Yeah, whatever.
Christmas special. Get both my meetings and I'll give you 55 or something.
Yeah, something like that. It sounds good to me. And
Maybe
Hong Kong. Make sure you stay on with Hong Kong to everybody who jumped on board. We had a really good response to it yesterday.
You'll get, with Brisbane, if you subscribe to the Brisbane tips,
Yeah, you still got
or to Hong Kong through December.
Yeah, you still got what,
free.
two weeks
the other
of
one
that?
for free.
1 week of that, 2 weeks
All
of that.
December, so
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah,
2 weeks, another 2 Saturdays. So everybody who jumped on board of that, well done.
Yes.
Live show early next year. We'll mention that.
Well, we really are doing a live show.
Yes.
Well, where are we going to sit everyone here?
Starting
We've done
to
the,
freak out.
Just here in the
over
park.
here in the park,
Yeah, that's right.
hanging in
Exactly.
trees.
No,
Starters.
the function we've sort of worked out. We've
Instead
already
of birds
worked out.
shitting me, someone can drop a Grogan straight at me.
Yeah, exactly. All right, lovely. So we'll do
Social
that.
media trending.
Anything, Matthew?
Matt,
Yeah, I asked for some of the highlights and lowlights of the year.
I did it for the list.
Hey? No, for just our performances. So some people chimed in. But basically, someone wanted to say, Mark, was it on Friday? You said Collett was your least favourite jockey, and he comes out and rides 4.
Yeah,
So that's just
I don't recall saying Collett. No,
Okay.
I was thinking of someone else.
Okay, Neil Bones, you're wrong. Someone's highlight.
He might be right.
Just from racing in general, Rick McIntosh calling the jumps. What do we think about Rick? I like Rick calling the jumps.
I can't stand
It's
it.
a bit manufactured, isn't it?
I know, but
It's fucking
it's
torture.
entertainment.
It's sort of.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm borderline.
That was
Well, what about when one day there's a really, really exciting race? What's he going to do then?
Yeah.
I love when he blows a gasket at the 300 and
Yeah, he's just
and he has
gone.
to like recalibrate
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
tell his story.
I suppose it's become part of Warrnambool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you're down there half cut for for a week,
Apparently Cole Hodges is doing Warrnambool next year, so it's all down for Cole.
fully
I'd rather
cut.
Rick
For the,
than Greg
Speaking of the Hong Kong Darren, he just threw me one there this morning when I was watching Warwick Farm Race 2.
Yeah, what do you do?
And he's going, and Magic Sight coming at them with the minimum weight, as if like it's got, I don't know,
Yeah, what is it,
8
58
kilos
there?
or something on the field. So he'd had 54. The top weight was 56.5.
There it is. Paul's got to get away from these horses when we're 60 and carrying the big weight. It's just so annoying when the limit's 59.
Well, but surely calling races is about packing a lot of information in a short space of time. Why do they need to keep adding this stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the 2-horse race which we got
It's
at
like
Kembla.
it's like it's driven them mad before the race, looking at the race, and they're so obsessed with it that they can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
There was we talked about it about 6 months ago. There's a guy on Instagram called the Pro Punter account, and he was talking. You know, I think we had a picture of his Betfair account where he had things going for 100,000, 100,000, all this sort of like. And he's also asking for investors during the year to come on board with his Proton scheme. Anyway, that was in the paper this morning.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
People have lost money on some Proton investment scheme,
Mm.
and they're chasing him up. So the Pro Punter, it was all bullshit, and he's come unstuck.
Is it right? Wow.
There he was, old
So a
mate.
few people on Twitter wanted to point that out. Ralphie Horwitz said Winx's Cox Plate was the highlight of the year.
Oh, the one gallon.
Mm.
It's a fucking one.
And the
It's the
disappointment
most
was
extraordinary race of the year, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, the form's been okay out of it, Pole and Reel.
Pole and Reel.
11 months and counting of the Cobalt Stories was his clear low light. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
that's right, exactly.
The
Well,
way-
we're still what we've got Peter Moody up this week, isn't it?
Yeah, Moose is up this week.
Yeah, and where was the other one at? They've had done all the evidence now, or they've had the hearing, and now they've got
Yeah, they did those two together because there was the vet.
the vet that was linked, yeah. But they've gathered that, and then they'll come back in
Yep.
sometime soon and give the penalty. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Okay, horses to follow. Anything?
Yeah, I thought Jason Coyle's horse in race 2 at Canterbury on Friday night drew gate 1, which was just hopeless for him. What's this horse's name? Crookie, found it on Twitter before. She's on target.
Yeah, nice at all.
Just completely put out of play in that race.
Handed it
Yeah,
all.
it's only at 2 starts.
Mm-hmm. All right, there it is. Time for.
Here we go, mate.
It's time for Salute of the Quarter!
Jesus Christ.
That is the last slaughter we'll ever hear. I think
because
next year
that-
we have to bar the slaughter.
slaughter.
I invented it. I should be allowed to take it
you're
away.
allowed to take it
Are
away.
we going to retire it, are we?
We
think
might.
so.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've got 3.
It's a Christmas slaughter.
I've got 3 points now. I don't remember what the horses' names are or whatever
Do
it
they have
is.
to be horses this week being a Christmas show?
No. It is our good friend Leo Lewins. Very kind market with the
Yeah,
2-horse
the
race
2-horse
at
race, yeah.
Kembla. $1.41, $1.75 the other.
$1.40 and $1.75 he put up.
Yep.
And
But that's what they SP.
I must apologise to Bob Grinberg because I made it.
He made a.
Bob, who I completely love and respect and
I
would
think
do
I-
anything for, and he'd give you his life. You can't say
Yeah.
that about a lot of people. He'd give you his life.
Yes.
He'd go, oh yeah, you want me life? He'd give it to you.
Yeah.
And I made a Jewish joke, which I felt bad.
Yes.
It was
I
directed
did
at
pull you
Leo.
straight up.
I
Yeah.
was doing it, and I did apologise, but Bob still did give me a bit of a greasy look, and I've been feeling bad for about 3 days.
Because he is.
I said it was a typical Jewish present, Christmas present for the punters, $1.40, $1.75. And I don't know how I said it, but it was not kind. The Jews had
No.
a hard run. They still do buy BMWs and whatever, but I do take it. I didn't want to upset Bob, and I upset him. I didn't mean to. I was just having a go at Leo. With Leo, you can't help but have a go.
Leo didn't put up the $1.40 and the $1.75. That's what came through from the track. He wouldn't have even looked.
Well, that's just wrong.
Is
How
that,
did that come
so
from?
they were betting that was what he was
That
in the
was
call.
so.
Oh.
Aragold was first of all, Diambra was a late scratching, and
Yeah.
then Aragold was a very late scratching.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah, well,
bookie or bookies at Kembla have then put up $1.40 and $1.75.
because I mean, Christmas to me is a religious time to bag all religions.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he's a Jew, and he put up $1.40. And Jews do have a reputation of being pretty tough with their money. I think that's fair to say. That's not being anti-Jew. They do have that rep, don't they?
Except for Bob
Proud, I
Greenberg.
think.
I think they are, and I think they inside the Jewish community, when someone's not going terribly well, they look after.
Yeah.
their-
Yeah.
And they have a good community base.
Yes.
I think that's a great thing. But they are pretty tough with their money. So when a Jewish person puts up $1.40 and $1.75, my brain
He's
says something.
advertising that fact.
Advertise that fact. I said something, then there's another Jewish person over here who I absolutely love. He's like, very respected person. And he was terribly unhappy with me. He didn't say much, but I could tell by the look in his face. And I felt awful, which I never feel bad, for about 3 days. And I felt particularly guilty, actually, in this festive season.
So Bob,
So,
that's a public apology.
Big apology to Bob. To Leo, I fucking want to double it. I mean, every fucking word I said, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about what I said to you. But as far as Bob, I feel fucking awful.
So I haven't quite worked out who's getting the slaughter points. Is it you or is it Leo?
Leo,
No, I think you've got to give them to me.
3. You made a late charge.
Yeah, I'm being an anti-Jewish dentite or whatever. Like, I mean,
I'm
anti. Yeah, I handle it bad.
Yeah, you've gone to 6 points then.
It's funny how I felt so bad because of Bob and felt so good about Leo. Well, in these religious times, you take with one hand and you give it with the other.
2 and 1, who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's years.
Yeah, pearl of wisdom, Mark, to wrap up the year. Bring.
Do we have to have a pearl?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
That's it.
Merry Festivus
pearls.
for me. And,
there's still
pearls will be
yeah,
back.
there's still, well, that's my list was. I think that's what it's about. What's that word?
Airing your grievances.
Sharing your dream. You're disappointing me. I hope next year we have 13 on the good side and 4 on the bad side.
And I hope we have a steel pole.
I hope Terry Griffin has a bed.
Yeah.
And I hope I renounce my
So what are you
anti-Jewish.
New Year's resolutions or wishes?
My New Year's resolution is to try and get away and have a holiday for once in my life.
You went to Perth.
2 days. No. 2 days.
All right.
I didn't miss a meeting. Merry Christmas to all the jockeys out there. Absolutely love giving it to you. Fucking hate all of you, but be safe when you're running.
Beautiful. All right, lovely.
And I think we're back again on Friday.
Yeah, you will have
So,
pretty good
Aaron, and
shows.
so those of you who've been waiting for Aaron Macy, you get to see him on Friday
Yeah,
with
lovely.
Dale and I.
Yeah, there you go.
Any blokes picked him up during the week? No.
No, we had a couple.
But Aaron and I did the show by ourselves, so
Yeah.
it was just the 2 of us.
What do
2
you
out.
mean me? Oh, I got sacked, see?
Yeah, just Matt got soaked. Everyone got soaked. All right.
All right.
Thank you. All right.
See you
There
next
will be
year.
actually a Melbourne
next
Punters show next week. The boys, Ralphie, Anthony, and
What are they, the
Darren,
summer season, are
They
they?
get it. They just wanted to do one to wrap up the year, sort of thing. So there'll be
good.
that'll be next week. So,
Exciting.
Christmas
lovely.
viewing.
Lovely. Thank you. Goodbye.